watching the News Hour at 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, from April to June, when India was facing the wrath of the second wave of COVID, there were SOS for oxygen from almost every nook and corner of India. From WhatsApp to Twitter, the prayer of many was not for financial help, but only a bed with oxygen support system. You and I have seen those heart-wrenching pleas for help. Many of us got those from our friends, family and colleagues. Many of us even extended a helping hand. Many of us lost our loved ones as they failed to get oxygen on time. So, when the centre apprised the parliament and said that states and union territories have reported no deaths due to oxygen shortage, it was something we found a cruel joke and very hard to believe. Take a look at these shots. Just today, ladies and gentlemen, 7 innocent lives have been cut short due to oxygen shortage in the Congress-ruled state of Chhattisgarh. Out of the 7 children, 3 of them lost their life due to inability of the administration to provide oxygen cylinders, prerequisite for shifting the children to private hospitals. Just imagine what the parents might be going through at this moment. This comes from a state where its health minister self-proclaimed that Chhattisgarh is an oxygen surplus state and that no deaths took place due to oxygen shortage during the second wave. I want to ask state governments to look at the people who have lost their loved ones in the eye and say this without breaking down. Mr. Singhdeo, say that to the parents of the children who lost their lives today. No shortage of oxygen in Chhattisgarh. There is surplus oxygen. Why did those 7 children lose their lives, Mr. Health Minister? That's the question. Listen in to these cries coming from those who lost their loved ones.
It was really shocking for us, for not just for our family, but for all the families.
ऑक्सीजन से प्रॉब्लम मेन उनका कि ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल रहा था, तो डॉक्टर ने बोला कि उनके लंग्स में ऑक्सीजन पास नहीं हो रहा है. यही वजह थी ना. तब तो सर ये मतलब बिल्कुल आग पे पट्टी बांधने वाली बात हो गई.
मेरे पिताजी को 4 मई को मैंने डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल राजगढ़ में एडमिट करवाया, जहां उनको ऑक्सीजन लेवल बहुत कम था. उनको ऑक्सीजन सही साट नहीं मिल पाई, तो उनके 8 मई को डेथ हुई थी. मैंने 7 मई को आईसीयू के लिए बहुत लोग डॉक्टर वगैरह इनसे सबसे रिक्वेस्ट की. ऑक्सीजन इनको बराबर नहीं मिल पाया था. इनका ऑक्सीजन लेवल 7 तारीख को और भी ज़्यादा कम हो गया था. इनका
ऑक्सीजन भी नहीं था वहाँ कुछ नहीं था उस वक्त, जिस वक्त उसने ये बात कही है कि मेरे पास ना ऑक्सीजन है, ना वेंटिलेटर है, ना आईसीयू बेड है. तो हम लड़के को यहाँ एक सरकार, ये भी मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि यहाँ बहुत बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं कि 108 नंबर पे कॉल करो, आपको एम्बुलेंस लेने आ जाएगी.
Breaking news coming in. The Aam Aadmi Party has filed a privilege motion, moved a privilege motion in Parliament tomorrow. This is against the government, against the statement made by the Health Ministry saying that there were no deaths due to oxygen shortage. Member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha, Sanjay Singh, has moved this privilege motion against the government. That's the big breaking news coming in. Again, another face-off on zero oxygen shortage. Yet that's happening. That confrontation in Parliament all set to happen tomorrow. More breaking news coming in. Times Now continues to follow this story because this is not a statement that we are going to be able to live with. Mansukh Mandviya, the health minister, was followed by my colleague Mohit Sharma all day today, and just a short while ago, he's managed to doorstep him to give an answer to the questions that India wants to know. Were there no deaths due to oxygen shortages? Listen in to Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandviya.
Sir, need an answer on the fact that no deaths happened due to oxygen lack. Sir, does it mean that the entire onus is on the states, sir?
कल पार्लियामेंट में कहूँ.
लेकिन सर सिर्फ ओनस क्या स्टेट्स पर है सर? सर थर्ड वेव के लिए कैसे प्रिपेयर करेंगे अगर ऐसे डेटा आएगा सर? सर एक सवाल ले लीजिए. सर
कल विस्तार से आपको पार्लियामेंट
सर क्या कोविन में ऐसे कुछ मेजर्स लाए जाएंगे जिसकी वजह से ऐसा फ्यूचर में ना हो, कम से कम ऐसा क्या एडिशन हो सकता है सर?
कल बात करते हैं
सर अब सर लगातार आंसर जो है वो MOS के थ्रू आया था सर लगातार। सर एक सवाल पे सर अगर आप जवाब दे सकें प्लीज।
Well, a relentless reporter asking the question that India is asking tonight. No answers coming in. The only excuse, will speak in Parliament tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the legitimate question on the news are tonight. Can states shift all the onus on the centre? That's the question and the debate. Oxygen shortage truth. In fact, India wants O2 truth. That's the hashtag and the debate on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining the debate tonight, MLA in the Aam Aadmi Party government, MLA of the Aam Aadmi Party, Mr. Saurabh Bharadwaj joins the debate. Also, Mr. Saravanan representing the DMK joins Sujata Paul, Gaurav Bhatia and Shehzad Poonawala. सौरभ भारद्वाज जी, प्रिविलेज मोशन तो मूव हो गया, लेकिन सवाल आज भी यही है कि दिल्ली भी तो कह सकती थी। आप छोड़िए सेंटर के परफॉर्मा में O2 का कॉलम है या नहीं है, रीजन ऑफ डेथ का कॉलम है या नहीं है, आप तो दिल्ली की जनता को बता दीजिए कि कितने लोग मरे ऑक्सीजन की शॉर्टेज से।
जी, नाविका जी, when this crisis of second wave started in capital, it was somewhere in the middle of April, and we were the first state who raised this hue and cry for shortage of oxygen. And around 13th of April, the central government took the control of oxygen manufacturing in their hand, and they said that they will decide the oxygen quota for each state. All states were being provided quota by the central government. Delhi was getting 50% of what we were demanding. Like our earlier demand usually was 300. Then it became 500, and towards the end of April it was 700. And central government, after being arm twisted by the High Court and the Supreme Court, said that we will give them oxygen, but we were asked to take this oxygen from West Bengal and Odisha, although earlier we were taking it from neighboring places like Modinagar and Panipat. And now, you know, for us...
I understand. In fact, everybody knows this, and it was very, very good that states raised this issue. It went to court. The courts had to step in. ये सब हम जानते हैं. मुझे सिर्फ इतना बता दीजिए, मैं गलती भी नहीं पूछ रही किसकी, मुझे सिर्फ आंकड़े बता दीजिए, क्योंकि इंसान तो अब नंबर बन के रह गया है ना कि कितने लोग मरे. मुझे ये बता दीजिए कि क्या दिल्ली सरकार के पास आंकड़े हैं कि ऑक्सीजन शॉर्टेज से कितने लोग मरे? बस इतना जानना चाहते हैं.
Yes, Navika, it's a good question. And to answer this question, that how many people died of oxygen, there are three aspects to it. First, people who died of deficiency of oxygen in hospitals, people who died in their home because they did not get oxygen cylinder, people who were waiting on the road outside the hospitals and hospitals did not give them admissions because they said, we don't have oxygen, we cannot give you admissions. Now, these three categories, out of these three categories, only one category of people who died in hospitals can be certified by the hospital doctor that they died because the hospital did not have oxygen. Now, you know, legal issues are there.
So do you have that number?
And the hospitals.
So do you have that? Do you have that number? Do you have that number? Let me just complete.
Yeah. So hospitals usually will shy away from declaring that they died because we did not supply them oxygen, because it will create repercussions for them, and it required a thorough investigation at the level of government to get into each case and certify that he or she died because oxygen was not available. And the government of Delhi formed a panel of 6 doctors from private and government hospitals to investigate each such claim and also give them a compensation of 5 lakh rupees if they died because there was no oxygen available. However, the central government did not want this to be investigated, and through LG, they did not allow this committee. And this case is also in the High Court. We also informed the High Court that, we have formed this panel, we will investigate, we will give compensation. But because this panel was not allowed by the central government, so it could not be given.
The Aam Aadmi Party MLA says that there is no way of finding out because doctors don't give it. जो रोड पे हैं उनका पता नहीं चल सकता, जो घर में मर गए उनका पता नहीं चल सकता, और अलावा इसके जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना पड़ता है उसका पैनल आपने हटा दिया. तो ये नंबर तो दिल्ली की सरकार के पास भी नहीं है, आपके पास भी नहीं है. अब कोर्ट में केस कितनी दिन चलेगा, तारीख पे तारीख. I want to ask you, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, why don't you at the center and the Aam Aadmi Party sit together one-on-one with each and every state and at least give people an answer to this insensitive statement and this insensitive governance that is coming from states as well as the center? Gaurav Bhatia.
Navika, absolutely. I 100% agree that every government and their representatives should be sitting together and talking. But is it not a valid question that the citizens of our country are asking that when PM decides to chair a meeting to discuss how we better prepare for COVID-19 pandemic, Congress, Aam Aadmi Party and all these parties decide to boycott such a meeting? तो इनसे बात कहाँ करें? अरविंद केजरीवाल जी तो 1000 करोड़ के ऐड देने में बिजी हैं. वो तो इश्तिहार का पहले देखते हैं कि अच्छा सा सेटअप है कि नहीं, तो उनसे बात नहीं हो सकती. बट लेट मी प्लेस अ फ्यू फैक्ट्स व्हिच आर वेरी रेलेवेंट. दिस मैटर of oxygen supply, the center's responsibility was to map the oxygen. And after that, when oxygen has been supplied to the governments, the respective governments have to ensure that it reaches the hospitals. The Delhi government failed miserably, and I am not saying this. Jaipur Golden Hospital directly blamed the Delhi government that they could not supply them oxygen well within time before the Delhi High Court, and we lost precious human lives. Second, is it not a correct fact known by all that when Supreme Court had suggested that they would have an independent body auditing the usage of the oxygen that has been supplied to states, it was the Aam Aadmi Party government that was opposing it. And later on your channel we debated. When a report was submitted, they started saying no such report exists. When the report said the Delhi government was inflating the numbers of the oxygen that was required because they wanted to hide their own failure. And the reality is that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, from producing more oxygen for hospitals, which went up to 9,000 metric ton per day, Oxygen Express train, as well as sorties of aircraft to ensure
you know,
oxygen
it pains
reaches
me.
the
It pains
hospitals.
me.
We ensured that.
It really does pain me, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia and Mr. Saurabh Bharadwaj, when people are just made and turned into statistics, and when answers are required to be given by people in governance. You know, all we get is हमारी गलती नहीं है, उनकी है. आम आदमी पार्टी कहता है आपकी गलती है, आप कहते हैं आम आदमी पार्टी की गलती है, कांग्रेस की गलती है. No, one minute. Let me get in Sujata Paul. Sujata Paul, 7 children died today. And yesterday, T.S. Singhdeo went on camera and said, we are an oxygen surplus state. हमारे यहाँ तो कुछ हुआ ही नहीं. आज 7 बच्चों की मौत हुई है. सुजाता पॉल, कौन है जिम्मेदार इसका? 7 बच्चे, उनके नाम होंगे, उनके माँ बाप होंगे, जिनकी गोद आज सूनी हो गई. आप महिला हैं, आप समझेंगी ये दर्द. मैं नहीं कह रही कि पुरुष नहीं समझते, पर एक माँ समझती है. सुजाता पॉल, do you think you owe some answers?
Government has to answer for that. Whether it is the Chhattisgarh government, Rajasthan government, Maharashtra government. I will not talk about UP government, Bihar government, Odisha or Gujarat government. I take full responsibility. However, I must ask you one question. Are COVID deaths being caused due to lack of oxygen? What is this about second wave? I thought that we were selling oximeters because people were dying due to lack of oxygen. Not about the second wave. And where is the problem?
But Saurabh Bharadwaj has just demonstrated, Shehzad Poonawalla, that doctors will not give you a certificate. They will write in the column, died of COVID-19. It will never be lack of oxygen. Has anybody bothered to go and look at the reasons for death? Has anybody wanted to go and investigate this, Shehzad Poonawalla? Is this not shameful that after Kapil Sibal's zero loss theory on coal, now we have a zero loss, zero oxygen death theory that is being put out, and this country has to put up with these kind of statements, Shehzad?
Absolutely, Navika. And in fact, the Delhi government had in the Delhi High Court said in the Jaipur Golden Hospital case that none of them died because of oxygen shortage. This is the stand they have taken in this particular case. And you know what the Jaipur Golden Hospital people have said. Now look at Maharashtra. Maharashtra said 0 deaths by oxygen shortage. Here is a report of The Wire. The Wire is a publication, these people believe in a lot. They say 178 plus deaths across India, and they have figured that 30 deaths took place in Maharashtra out of oxygen shortage. So is Wire lying or is Maharashtra government lying? Is Wire lying or is Chhattisgarh government lying? Now the main question is that today also 7 children have died. 1 second, Sujata Paul, I'm just asking you a question. If Chhattisgarh shows 0, Delhi government shows 0, Maharashtra government shows 0, everyone is saying no deaths took place because of oxygen shortage, then how can the center give a figure out of its own mind? So when the figure was given, did you lie to the
Mr. Saravanan, does Tamil Nadu have a number of deaths due to oxygen shortage? Because Mr. M.K. Stalin, the Chief Minister, was among the first people in May to write a letter to the Prime Minister. Does your state have the number of people who lost their lives due to lack of oxygen, Mr. Saravanan?
Navika, we managed it so well. The Tamil Nadu government, under the Chief Ministership of Mr. M.K. Stalin, managed it so well. We were able to manage the oxygen situation in a very, very proactive manner. And we were not, there is not a single death that can be attributed
so no
to
deaths?
Lack of oxygen.
Then why was a letter? Why was a letter claiming shortage written to the Prime Minister if you managed everything very well? Why did you take away the rights of another state, Mr. Saravanan?
Yes, Navika, I'm coming there.
Delhi was gasping for breath. And Saurabh Bharadwaj has said that their state was getting less than what they needed. Why did Mr. Stalin write a letter when there was no shortage of oxygen?
I did not say that there was no shortage of oxygen. I said there were no deaths because of shortage of oxygen. We were in critical demand of oxygen. That is what our leader...
Why did the deaths take place?
No, Navika, can I quickly respond
on 5th, they said it was said that there was this unfortunate death of 13 people. We are in critical. We need this. The oxygen which has been supplied
Navika,
to Tamil Nadu, there was a plant in Tamil Nadu, it was diverted to Andhra Pradesh.
Gaurav Bhatia, no death in Tamil Nadu, no death in Maharashtra, no death in Chhattisgarh, no death in Delhi because reasons could not be found out. Yet they blamed the centre for not putting out the death due to lack of oxygen and blame the COVID app.
Can I respond now, please? Ask her not to shout, please.
I have 10 seconds.
Yes.
Gaurav, make your point.
Yes. Navika, it's very strange. Data तैयार करेंगे नहीं, ऑक्सीजन जो सप्लाई होगी उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे नहीं. मिनिस्टर आके कहेंगे कोई डेथ नहीं है, छत्तीसगढ़ में हुआ, महाराष्ट्र में हुआ. यहाँ पे सिंपथाइजर आएगी कांग्रेस की और वो कहेगी ये गलत हो रहा है. अरे कांग्रेस के लीडर क्या कर रहे हैं? They can't even provide actual data.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is on the news hour in front of you. We have 3 political parties representing the opposition. We have 1 political party at the center. The 3 political parties in the opposition say their states have no numbers to give, yet they blame the center for not putting out the numbers of deaths due to lack of oxygen. Just where are we caught? Between the opposition and the central government, just a few human beings turned into numbers, statistics of deaths that don't even have a reason. That's the cruel reality of this pandemic. Think about it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the News Hour tonight. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
You were watching the News Hour at 9. Stay tuned.